5 minutes on the clock, and we were talking about, ooh, that's not 5 minutes. And today we're talking about how much I've spent on camera gear. So I just realized I was looking at the monitor the entire time during that little short intro. That is ridiculous. But that leads me into one of the things I spent money on. I spent money on 2 monitors, and I don't have the Atmos Ninja 5, right? Like, those things can record and they can do a whole bunch of stuff, and they're amazing machines. I don't need anything like that. I have like little 5-inch screens so I can see easier what's going on my camera. I actually really want like a 7-inch, but I don't want to spend the money on that because I've spent so much money on cameras. What do I mean? Well, if you look over, oh, I'm so sorry, Athena. Come here, baby. Oh. I feel bad for the cat. I feel really bad for the cat. I just hit her in the butt. She's not happy. Behind that Elgato prompter right there is my Sony a5100. I got that thing in 2018 to go take on an overseas trip. Fantastic. Actually, right here. Yeah, that is a fantastic little camera. It's not a point and shoot. It's small like one. I actually thought it was at first, and then I realized that you could change the lens like this with my A6400. And I got this one. Where'd he go? Get back in there. Get in your home. And I got this because I wanted to start shooting in 4K because I thought 4K was everything. I thought you had to shoot in 4K. I still record all of my gameplay in 4K, and I record everything that I do in 4K. And you know what? None of it matters because most people watch YouTube or watch videos on their phones, which are like not even 1080p. And when they do watch it on their desktop, they don't watch it full screen. I'm not making them movies. You know what they're watching? They're watching it in a little tiny dock. So why do I care if it's 4K? I don't know, because it's numbers and I like numbers, and that is a thing, right? Bigger is better. Let's buy bigger. Not always smart. Not always smart, right? So, but I got this, and I was doing two angles, and it was fun. It was hard because like they have completely different colors, and I went to change this one back to its normal default setting to make its colors normal, and I tried to do the same thing to the A5100, and it didn't work. And this one is actually a paperweight now. I need to sell it for parts, but I don't want to separate from this camera. But it's going to go away here soon. The lens is going to stay, and I'll sell the body for parts. Which is fine, because it's like $400 to repair the thing, and the camera, if I buy it new, is $600 or $700. I don't know. But if I have those 2 cameras there, what am I recording on? Because I also have my phone here, and my phone is also recording equipment. I'm not even joking. Like, I use my iPhone 13 for some of my videos. If I need a top-down shot here above the desk to do anything, that's going to be my phone, because it goes on a boom arm that I have above me. How much money have I spent? I mean, if you just think about it, I have one boom arm for my wife's desk, one boom arm for my desk, another boom arm for the other microphone on my desk. We're not even going to talk about audio equipment. I've got one light stand over here that I bought that was too tall, so I bought a second light stand here for the camera, and then I've got a third light stand that I actually bought the first time. That was the first one I bought, and that thing was massive. Like, its wheelbase is huge, but I bought these 2 because they're really small wheelbases and they're really heavy on the bottom. And each one of these is $150, right? And then those cameras were like $500, $700 each, and then the lenses can be $200 to $300 each. And we're not even into like the car mount. I have a special car mount. Oh, I love the car mount. The car mount is so sick, and I'm terrified to death of using it because what you're watching me on right now, it's an FX30. I don't want to hurt an FX30. I don't want to scratch my FX30. That camera is stupidly expensive, and it's still half the cost of the FX3, which is really the camera that I wanted because I shoot in a dark room all the time. So I want an FX3 because it has a higher base ISO. right, has an, what is it, an 800 for one, and then a 12,500 for the other. And this one is an 800 and a 2,500. Phenomenal, so much better, like night and day difference between that and this. We made 5 minutes. I don't care. But okay, we have night and day difference. You know what? If I just learn how to use the equipment I have, probably do pretty well. So yeah. And then I spent base plate. I rigged out my camera. I mean, okay. So mirrorless cameras like the FX30, the A6400, the A5100, they're so light that if I try and do any handheld shots, I'm literally jiggling everywhere. So I got a battery pack and I got some other stuff and I attached it onto the cage, and now it's actually heavy. Like it's heavy. And yeah, that hit the wallet. And I have a gimbal. I thought the gimbal would solve all my problems. It didn't. Nope, not at all. But I've bought everything that I thought I would need because of YouTubers. And you know what I needed? I needed this. I just needed to start and figure out what I wanted to do. And instead, I spent all the money because I thought the gear would make me better. And I'm over geared. And this, none of it matters. It's cool. Acquiring gear is cool. It feels like a scavenger hunt kind of deal. Doesn't help you get better. Just learn with what you have. Make cool content. Do something creative, right? Like people in Bass meme channels and all this other stuff. Dude, they're funny. Like they're being creative. They're making jokes. They don't need the expensive camera equipment. I'm not even going to talk about the lighting that I have. Oh my gosh. This is a hobby. And you know what hobbies do? They take all your money. Hobbies take all your money. Yeah. So we're way past 5 minutes, and I just realized, like, I actually started tallying up how much I've spent on computers and lighting and cameras and audio for cameras and other thing like I have these microphones, right? I have wireless microphones for the cameras so I can talk from forever far away. Holy cow. Just start creating with what you have. Don't spend the money on a whole bunch of useless stuff that you don't need. Like, make sure this is something that you enjoy doing and being creative and having fun with it, rather than going in thinking that you're going to make money. Like, I never thought I was going to make money, but like, I like gear, so that's probably half the reason why I did it. Like, I really want my channels to succeed because the purpose of the channels is to help people and help parents become better parents and help me become a better parent. But none of this makes me a better parent. So just create with what you have and do good. Play hard. Game on.